Therefore in medicine we ought to know the causes of sickness and health. There are no incurable diseases. Only the lack of will. There are no worthless herbs. Only the lack of knowledge. Avicenna. Now it is established in the sciences that no knowledge is acquired save through the study of its causes and beginnings, if it has had causes and beginnings, nor completed except by knowledge of its accidents and accompanying essentials. That whose existence is necessary must necessarily be one essence. As to the mental essence, we find it in infants devoid of every mental form. The world is divided into men who have wit and no religion and men who have religion and no wit. Anyone who denies the law of non-contradiction should be beaten and burned until he admits that to be beaten is not the same as not to be beaten, and to be burned is not the same as not to be burned. The knowledge of anything, since all things have causes, is not acquired or complete unless it is known by its causes. Width of life is more important than length of life. The world is divided into men who have wit and no religion and men who have religion and no wit. The more brilliant the lightning, the quicker it disappears. Is it the fault of wine if a fool drinks it and goes stumbling into darkness? An ignorant doctor is the aide-de-camp of death. When you do not know the nature of the malady, leave it to nature. Do not strive to hasten matters. For either nature will bring about the cure or it will itself reveal clearly what the malady really is. In God alone, essence, what He is, and existence, that He is, coincide. Pain is a sensation produced by something contrary to the course of nature, and this sensation is set up by one of two circumstances, either a very sudden change of the temperament, or the bad effect of a contrary temperament, or a solution of continuity. As to the mental essence, we find it in infants devoid of every mental form. It is in the nature of water, to become transformed into earth through a predominating earthy virtue. It is in the nature of earth to become transformed into water through a predominating aqueous virtue. Those who deny the first principle should be flogged or burned until they admit that it is not the same thing to be burned and not burned, or whipped and not whipped. Leeches should be kept a day before applying them. They should be squeezed to make them eject the contents of their stomachs.